Justin Timberlake est avec nous aujourd'hui, il est super cool depuis tout à l'heure. Et d'autant plus que le film a cartonné vendredi. I just said that the movie on all the ticket sales have broken records since Friday.
Oh, wow.
You didn't know that?
I didn't know that. I'm hanging out in Paris, so I don't know what's going on in America.
You don't have Facebook on the internet here?
I don't use Facebook personally, so...
And Twitter?
I do that what is the proper verb for Twitter?
To tweet?
Tweet?
Yeah.
Twit?
I'm tweeting.
Or tweet?
To tweet.
Tweet.
Yeah, tweet me. You can say to a girl, tweet me, you know?
Or I could say, oh, you're toe tweet.
Yeah.
Right, that's very tweet of you.
Yeah.
Right, no.
No? You can.
I do that every once in a while, but mostly like stuff that like for instance, we were at the MTV Awards and I tweeted a picture of Jesse and Andrew and I backstage because I just thought it was a cool moment. But other than that, you won't know. I don't tweet like I'm going to the bathroom. I don't.
You're not crazy about this. You just use it just for your
I just don't think that every idea that pops in my head is the most brilliant thing that everyone should know about. I'm kind of scared for people to know what goes inside inside my brain. So.
How many followers you have?
I don't know.
Followers you don't know? If you want to follow me because I need someone, I'm totally ridiculous with my 500. So
please give us your followers.
I will give you my name after.
Do you tweet all the time?
All the time.
Yeah, all the time.
Nobody cares about it. So
it's horrible.
So like you tweet like I'm thinking about tweeting, and you tweet.
Yes, exactly.
Right.
No, I was tweeting, waiting for you. I'm going to make an interview with Justin Timberlake, and the thing was totally.
No one cares.
You can imagine what happened. Justin, ask him why he doesn't want to sing, and he prefers now to act.
I think that things. You want me to answer that question, or you're just telling me that they want
No,
to?
I'd like the answer too. You know.
You would like the answer?
Yeah.
I think that things take time, and I know that I can't do it at the same time. So if I'm making a film, I won't be making music because I feel like it would take me away from sort of embodying the character and working on the film, and then vice versa. If I was working on an album, I wouldn't be playing a part because it would take away from the production of the music. And I know that they're very different. Making a film is more methodical. It's more of a process, and it's more plotted out. And music, I find, is more of a burst of creativity, like a painting or or tweeting. So, when I do decide to make a record, it'll probably be the only thing I'm doing. So, but I don't not want to do it. I want to do everything. I just can't do. I just am a very practical entertainer.
You give everything of yourself when you make a movie. When you sing, you give everything of yourself.
Right, and I enjoy that. I don't think there's any other way to do it.
And you can sing, dance, and act. Is there something you can't do?
Well, that's very kind. I kind of think that I'm mediocre at all three of those, so I go back and forth so people won't find out how moderately talented I am at all of those things.
Do you speak some
I'm
French?
obviously not very good with the internet.
Do you have the talent for speaking French word?
Oh, mais mon français est merde.
Oh,
Yeah, good?
No, it's nice.
It's a good word
it's a
in
good
French.
beginning.
We always say pff.
You say pff.
Yeah.
That's my best French. I feel like my accent is very good with my French when I go pff.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll
And
stick with that. I don't want to overdo it.
What do you expect from this movie? Because all the guys outside, the journalists and all the job, the movie job, is talking about maybe some Oscars, this huge movie. What do you think about this?
I can't project any of that. I find that, when you do music or make a movie, when you're in the process of making it, you're so enthralled in what you're doing, and then all of a sudden you kind of forget that at some point the world's going to see it or hear it, and that becomes terrifying. But I hope that people like the movie. I watched the movie back as objective as possible. It's hard to be objective about your own performance, but I do watch the movie back, and I think it's great. I think it's a great. If you like David Fincher, I think you'll love the
We like
film. I
him.
think it's a great film.
How did you work with him? What kind of
It's-
director is he?
He's one of the best. He's a perfectionist, and I am too. So we worked very well together. I found the experience to be freeing. You know, he does a lot of takes. Everyone knows that. People talk about that a lot. That he does 70, 80, sometimes 90 takes.
Yeah.
I know the opening scene that you saw in Cancun, that the first scene of the movie. I know that they did 99 takes of that
Wow.
of that scene. That's a lot.
You have to be patient.
Well, also too, what it does is it gives you the opportunity to try other things, you know, because I think when you're, you know, in like life, you know, us having this conversation, you know, you ask me a question, I'm figuring it out as I answer it, and I think that's how life happens, and that's how you kind of want things to happen in a film when you're portraying a character. So to have that opportunity to do it a bunch of different ways, I think you have a better chance, you know, of getting it right for him. You know, the alternative being that you'd only get 2 takes, I think you'd drive yourself insane feeling like you didn't get to do everything you wanted to do or try with the character.
It's different on stage when you sing. You have just one.
You get 1 take.
Ah.
Yeah, that's why, you know, it's like theater. You rehearse for, you know, 6 months. You rehearse for 6 months because you know you're only going to get 1 opportunity for everybody to go. Or, so...
Are you afraid when a movie is big? When you present a movie, are you stressed?
A little bit, yeah. I think you're nervous. You want people to like it for sure, but you know, also you kind of have to let it go.
It's done now.
Yeah.
It's a very good movie. We like it. Because
Thank you.
Explain all the side stories about Facebook, the human
you.
stories about. Each time you perform on television, each time you show yourself on television, after this, in all the world on the network, you have millions of comments. How do you build that?
For example, with Jimmy Fallon,
Oh, like last week with Jimmy.
you worked a lot for that, or that was just naturally?
We both did a cameo on Saturday Night Live, like 2 nights before, 3 nights before, and I knew that I was going to be on the show, and he said that we should come up with something funny to do, and we couldn't think of anything, and then I think we were just backstage after Saturday Night Live, and we started impersonating rappers, just trying to make each other laugh. And I said, that's what we should do. We should do the history of rap, because there was that guy who did the evolution of dance or whatever, and I said we should do. No one's done the history of rap, and it's funny because we're not rappers, so that's funny to me that we would try to sound like the actual rappers, and so
You can do Snoop Doggy
that's,
Dogg. Very good.
Yeah, well,
You got it.
thanks.
Don't be shy. Don't be shy.
Well, I hope that Snoop knows it's obviously out of sheer like fandemonium. You know,
Yeah.
we're obviously huge fans of all the people. You know, I felt like we did a pretty good Beastie Boys too, but
Yeah.
This is a second role for you in the movie. In this movie, do you want to act a first role in what kind of movie? Dramatic, comedy?
I don't, you know, my criteria for a film is never, you know, if it's going to be the lead or supporting. I like playing interesting parts. I did just wrap a comedy. I did just finish a comedy called Friends with Benefits that I think is coming out next summer, where I'm the lead of the film. So hopefully that won't suck. Hopefully it'll make you laugh, because we had a lot of fun making it, and it's my first time to do a big comedy and be the lead, and so I got to put a lot of my jokes in the film, so hopefully you think they're funny too, because